The future is finally here, and it's pretty much just more of the same. Well, that's not entirely true. You can now hack a computer from across the room using nothing but your mind. Self-driving cars are actually good and have cool personalities, and you can even adjust the size of your ding-a-ling or hoo-ha's with the click of a button. But mostly, it's just more of the same. The rich keep getting richer, the buildings stretch higher into the troposphere, and advertisements get shoved into personal spaces that previously seemed ridiculous or impossible. Night City is a place where only the liars and cheaters can get ahead, and the better you lie, the more you steal, so let's cheat thieves for every meal. The only downside is, now, you're a thief too, and you can never be 100% sure who to trust and who to avoid like the plague. Don't hate the player, hate the game, and you're playing against the world for keeps. Have fun! Life in 2077 can be restless and hysterical, but if you know how to lay low and keep your head on a swivel, you might just find a place to unwind. And that's what we're here to do today. So come with me, as we swerve into oncoming traffic and insert dubious technology into our data ports to track down this persistent perturbance. What are the best bars in Cyberpunk 2077? All right, so our first stop is the Red Dirt Bar. The Red Dirt Bar is located in the Santo Domingo district of Night City. It's apparently been around since 2003, which means that there's a non-zero chance that the angry video game nerd has been here. Red Dirt Bar seems to be located in around like a gas refinery / dockyard. So I think you could probably guess that it smells something like Linden, New Jersey. I like the look of this place. I mean, it looks kind of like a repurposed industrial building, like an old brewery or some sort of warehouse. But it also seems like it's not really close. Like, you definitely have to Uber here if you didn't want to drink and drive, which I don't recommend. So let's go inside and see what's going on in there. All right, we got some sort of a music venue type of situation here. I like it. It's definitely, bit of a grungy dive bar aesthetic. We've got the makeshift tables here. Tables, the foundation of the table is just an old barrel, which, I think brings a little bit of character. You know right away you shouldn't be dressing up really to come and hang out at this place. Yeah, a nice little bar area over there, and a game room back in the corner. I don't even know what kind of flag that is. I'm not going to ask. Got some band stickers on the table here. That's always fun. The eternal question, is this a band sticker or is it a craft beer label? It's hard to tell. That is so many bottles. There's so many empty bottles on the tables around here. And it's not very busy. You know, that somebody who works here could clean up some of the bottles around here. You could just get a big old recycling bin and just like wipe them all off the table in one go with your arm. I mean, I've cleaned up a bunch of bottles before. It's not that difficult. I'm not asking for the Ritz here. I'm just saying there's a lot of clutter. Let's check out the stage over here. This is a great little local place. You can tell that the sound guy is going to be pretty solid over here. You know, you got the nice amplifier stacks. You got the nice stage lighting. They're putting on some good shows here. Have you ever noticed why do they call it implants when it's not even a plant at all? You know what they should call it is an computer chip. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all night. And so this would be the point of view if you were one of the folks on stage performing. You know, you could imagine it. You know, it's like a packed house. You know, people throwing beer bottles at each other. Someone tries to hop up on the stage, and you shove them off into the crowd. Be a fun time. Now we got the game room over here. Hello, citizens. I'm just checking out the game area portion of the Red Dirt Bar. Now we got beer bottles on the pool table. Come on, guys. That's not how you. That's no way to treat a pool table. Very disappointing to see. We got some arcade games over here. We got Trauma Drama. That looks pretty fun. And then we've got Roach Race. Roach Race. That's what me and my friends would play in our apartment back in college. I'm sorry. That's not appropriate. I shouldn't be telling Jerry Seinfeld jokes when I'm not on stage. Sorry, everybody. It's not going to happen again. It looks like we got some kegs over here. I don't think that this is appropriate cold storage. These coolers seem quite exposed to the air. I don't think they can properly cool these kegs down. Those beers might be skunked. I wouldn't trust those kegs. And come to think of it, I don't think I even want to try the draft lines. I would be surprised if they've cleaned these draft lines. It doesn't taste like butterscotch or some skunked out something or other. Let's see what's on the menu. We've got some beers and hot dogs, burritos, and some fruit, which the fruit proprietor claims to be real. And you know what they say about advertising? If they say it, then it must be true. You're not allowed to lie if you're an advertiser. So, we can rest assured that that's definitely some real fruit. So that being said, I like the bar area. Seems like a nice enough place to chill out at. I just think that there's other better spots to hang out in this bar. The bar itself, I think, is sort of a C tier option when you could be hanging out even at one of these makeshift tables or the couch in the corner or something like that. If anything, it's just an endorsement of the other aspects of the bar, not really an indictment of the bar itself. It's a pretty normal bathroom. I think the sliding door, the door that closes completely in a stall, I guess I'm just I'd prefer for the stalls to be open. It just feels like you could get murdered in that stall for some reason. I don't know. The doors would lock on you and someone just stabs you with the shiv or something. I don't know. I don't. Do I sound crazy? Let me know in the comments. See if we can check out what's going on upstairs somehow. Where's the second floor access? I think this is just an exit. Is there another door outside somewhere? How do you get up there? No, there's not a door or anything that has upstairs access. I mean, why would there be? You just want to go in the one door and get upstairs. Oh, here it is. See? It's closed off. I guess maybe if there was a show going on and they needed the extra room, then you could socialize upstairs or whatever. A little disappointing, but seems like it's just more of the same up there. More of the barrel drum tables and probably some loose boxes or something like that. I don't think we're missing out on much. All right, let's get the heck out of here. So, yeah, that was the Red Dirt Bar. The Red Dirt Bar is an apparently historic nightlife location that rests in the Santo Domingo district of Night City. It's a fairly spacious music-centric venue that has hosted musicians for nearly 8 decades. It has a nice bar, gaming corner complete with pool table and arcade cabinets, and a stage for live music. The stage looks very legit with professional lighting and plenty of amp stacks, so you might want to bring some earplugs. The bar suffers from cleanliness issues with literally hundreds of empty beer bottles scattered about and poorly stored beer kegs. Me personally, I would probably bring a flask from home and keep it in my denim vests with the sleeves cut off so I blend in with the crowd. Despite this though, the Red Dirt Bar seems like a great place to catch a show and discover a diamond in the rough before they catch their big break. So, I'm going to have to give the Red Dirt Bar an 8.3. And so our next stop is the Hometown Deli. The Hometown Deli is a swanky little wine bar, suit and tie, pop in the bottle, eat the caviar with your pinky out kind of a place. It's got a nice little location and it's right by the park. So, you can drink a little glass of wine and then, go for a nice little nature walk. So I think that'll be a nice little cool place to visit. So, don't you? Anyways, so yeah, Hometown Deli. Let's go there now. All right, look at this place, the Hometown Deli. Hey, look, the W with the little triangle over the top makes it looks like it's like a little house. That's cute. We love a good neon sign here on this channel. Yeah, so look, we got a nice little outdoor seating area over here. Some cool. I think it's a bonsai tree. Cool little bonsai tree, and wow, look at that view of the park. It might be surrounded by a bunch of brutalist condominium hotel structures, but let's not miss the trees for the proverbial metal forest in the background. And look, it's right by the Yagami market, so if you need to grab something from the market, then it's right there. I mean, not too much going on here, so let's go inside and see what's going on in there. Wow! Now this is a sleek little area over here. I like the leather, the wood decor. The Kardashian color scheme I think is a little played out, but that's sort of a personal opinion. I'm sure there are plenty of people who are like, "This is my spot. I would love to take some Instagram photos here or something." So we got a more of a corporate crowd over here. The turquoise bar stools, I think they're kind of cool, but I feel like they don't really fit the theme, or at least they wouldn't be what I expected in Hometown Deli. Some real fancy glasses. You got the wine and the tasting glasses just kind of out. I guess you just pick one up. Maybe you buy wine by the bottle, and then you just kind of help yourself to the glasses. I wouldn't know. I've never been to like a wine bar like this before. I'm more of a beer guy. But look at these are some fancy bottles over here. Wow, those look expensive. I would guess that's the top shelf, except it's not really top. It's just the separate shelf. This is the separate shelf liquors stored over here. I'm not even going to look at the price tag, because I think that's probably a little bit out of my price range, if you know what I'm saying. But it looks like there's a menu over there in the corner featuring hot dog, hamburger, and pizza, which goes to show you that when you make it to the top of the food chain, you're still eating the same old pizza, hot dog, hamburger combo. This is a pretty fancy looking bar. They got a little cappuccino machine over there. Nice little sleek marble countertop, maybe granite. Some sort of stoneware situation going on, and bartender with a tuxedo. If that's your kind of vibe, then Hometown Deli's the place for you. Now I gotta say that the advertisements in the corner here are a bit surprising. It kind of pulls you out of the theme here. I would assume that you would want to you'd want to go to a high-end place to escape all of the constant the flooding of advertisements and just completely overwhelming the senses with flashing lights and a constant plea to buy like whatever product is getting hawked on the market nowadays. But even Hometown Deli, you can't really get away. Even when you're trying to get away, you can't really get away. Let's go check out the menu. We got the cognac, we got the artichoke and avocado pizza. Got the little bowl of ramen, the little bowls of wine. It looks like a little bento box over there.
What kind of wines do you have?
By the looks of you, I doubt their names would tell you anything.
Hey, what did I do? You can't talk that way to me. I'm a semi-paying customer. Well, you think I wouldn't know about wine labels but this guy over here with the capri dress pants and the white dress shirt, no jacket, is Mr. Sommelier over here. Oh my God, he has a twin. Oh, whatever. Who am I kidding? I'm wearing a leather jacket and ninja sweatpants. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, whatever. Let's get the heck out of here. So, yeah, that was Hometown Deli. Hometown Deli is an upscale wine bar located in the Corporate Plaza district of Night City. It has a very sleek modern decor style that sports a lot of contrasting neutral colors and possibly fake wood grain paneling. They really try to make you feel like you're getting your money's worth with the fancy glassware and premium wine options. However, this atmosphere is undercut by the flashy and bombastic advertisements plastered across every corner of the bar that seem to be absent at a lot of Night City's cheaper options. Also, the bartender made some hurtful implications based on my attire that may or may not be true, leaving a bad taste in my mouth. It's probably nice if you're a corpo alcoholic that wants to look down your nose at the rest of us, but not really my cup of tea. So, I'm going to have to give Hometown Deli a 6.6. So our last stop is a little place called Lizzie's Bar. Lizzie's Bar is a multi-purpose nightlife venue that caters towards, people who want to just hang out and dance and have a good time, and also people who are looking for a pastime that goes by the name of brain dance. And I think basically a brain dance is like a lap dance, except you're wearing a VR helmet and it's only happening in your head. If I got that wrong, just yell at me in the comments, whatever. So yeah, Lizzie's Bar. Let's go there now. All right, so here we are at Lizzie's Bar. This is the most neon bar that we've been to tonight. It's a very, very large, imposing structure with a lot of barbed wire around the garbage for some reason. They must have some valuable garbage they're throwing out or something. I don't have an explanation for that one. So we were located in a little bit of a more downtown sort of district in Night City. And seemed to have like a women with weapons theme going on. A bit of like a waifu death squad aesthetic, which I think is pretty cool. Now this place is only open at night, which, could be a con for some people. But I work during the day, so, that doesn't really bother me at all. And we've got a little bit of like the sleek architecture from the Hometown Deli combined with the graffiti style from the Red Dirt Bar, which I think is pretty cool. We get the best of both worlds. So let's go inside and see what's going on in there. Now we got a little bit of like skull candy meets the paisley flared pants sort of decor going on, which, I think is it's pretty unique. And again, we love the neon. The neon, you just can't get enough of it. But let's take a look at the actual bar section of Lizzie's Bar. Wow, look at this. We've got we got the bisexual lighting going on. Great stuff. And got a lot of people dancing, a lot of people throwing down, having fun. Got a nice open bar area. A lot of places to post up, a lot of places to hang out, socialize, meet some people. Got the more public area over here. We just got like people chilling out on couches and vibing to the music and stuff. And then, behind me, we have like the more private rooms, the VIP section, that sort of area. Yeah. You got the nice wraparound couches. You could have a pretty big party here. You could bring 25 people and still have some room for some strangers, to hang out. We got a dance floor with a DJ. Oh, these are the big computer servers, which I assume that's where the brain dancers live, right? Those are the dancers, correct? The brain dance patrons over here. They're all just kind of like on their little VR helmets, just kind of doing their own thing, which is fine. But it seems a little antisocial. Show up to a place. It's like showing up to a bar and like playing your Game Boy or something, There's nothing wrong with it. It's just you could do that at home. I'm going to be honest. If I showed up at the bar and there's a bunch of people zonked out on the VR helmets, I would be like, I'm going to go to the other corner over there. I think it would be a little awkward to hang out in the VR helmet place without a VR helmet. Anyways, we got the little private rooms over here. This guy seems to be angry about something. And whoa, look at this guy. He has that He's got that suit on, man. Dang, look at that. He's not even looking at me. Usually in Night City, when you come up to people, they look at you. They're like, what are you looking at? But that guy's like, of course he's looking at me. I got that suit on right now. And so here's the titular bar of Lizzie's bar. Pretty cool. I like the the IKEA shelf mixed with the circuit board wallpaper pattern in the background. Very unique. I've never seen that before, but I like the style. And I think the colors are very striking. The black and gold, the white and black, and then it all just kind of blends well with the purple and blue sort of lighting that is I think just sort of an ambient color in the background of this bar. All right, let's see what's on the menu here. Just all drinks. It's kind of what you would expect. I feel like this isn't really the place where you would want to have a hot dog. You come to a place like this and you're wearing your nice clothes, your new fit and stuff, and you just want to keep that stuff food free. Dropping the inside of a burger onto your new shirt or your nice pants. So I can appreciate they're just giving you beverages here. I think that's completely fine. All right, let's see what's in the back rooms here. Not the ones that you're thinking of. So, actually a little bit of back rooms here. Whoa, that guy was just doing the worm. A little bit of a, empty corridor.
Still feel like shit.
I mean, they're private rooms, man. I don't know what I'm thinking I'm going to see here. I guess maybe just an empty one, but I keep walking into conversations people are having. Let's check out the bathrooms over here. It's a very strangely square toilet. You would think that the toilets would get more sleek in the future, but this one's like, you get the bottom of the barrel toilet in The Sims or something like that. We've only seen two. It's probably the dirtier bathroom of the two that we've seen, but it's kind of what you would expect. I'm sure people are like doing drugs in here or something. So, oh geez. Oh, God, I just walked into the dressing room. Sorry. Where am I going? Is this the way out? No. Okay, don't look. Sorry, pardon me. Oh, I broke something. Whatever. Okay. My bad. Okay, that was a close one. Let's do a quick sweep of the second floor of Lizzie's bar. Okay, so yeah, more of the same. We got some more booths, some more people chilling. I mean, if anything, this is you don't have to worry about there not being enough room. Yeah, see, we got a nice solid bird's eye view of the bar here. And like you can see the DJ over there. They're going crazy, as you would expect a DJ would. You would hope that the DJ at your place has got some enthusiasm. There's nothing worse than a DJ who's just phoning it in. Is that a bit? A DJ who's like, he's super bored at work. DJ who's just like looking at his watch the whole time, like, oh God, when do I get to leave?
Long time no see.
As a matter of fact, let's go check on him right now. See, we're like in a server room. Yo, let's go. Can I flip a knob? Can I hit a button? Nah, probably not. I probably shouldn't. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Yo, they got a basketball court up here. Check this out. Ananobi. So, yeah, that was Lizzie's Bar. Lizzie's Bar is a sprawling nightlife venue located in the Kabuki district of Night City. It's a neon-clad club with a plethora of accommodations that appeal to a wide variety of interests and needs. The decor is very cool, featuring a femme fatale theme that is seamlessly coordinated with classic cyberpunk tropes. It has a huge dance floor with a live DJ and plenty of booths and private rooms for more intimate socializing. Speaking of intimate, the brain dance patrons zooted out on the couch came off as a bit unorthodox. However, this might just be culture shock on my part as someone visiting from the pre-Cyberpunk present. There's no food available here, which is fine, but a departure from our previously visited locations. Truly an exciting and unique nightclub that fully embraces the quirks and curiosities of its era. So, I'm going to have to give Lizzie's Bar a 9.8. So thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe and ring-a-ding that thing to stay up to date whenever I drop a video. You can follow me on Blue Sky or check out my Bandcamp in the description below. And don't forget to tell me about your favorite video game bar in the comments. I want to wish everybody a great day. Stay safe, drink responsibly, and I'll see you all in the next one. Like and subscribe and ring a ding that thing to stay.